First of all, what is the role of the 173rd right now in Operation Fearless Guardian?
So, Fearless Guardian is a training operation at the request of the Ukrainian government to provide training for their soldiers from the Ministry of Interior. They provide rear area security during combat operations. So the soldiers of the 173rd Airborne Brigade are there to help them train their sergeants, train them on casualty care, how to medical aid, survival, communications, basic tactics at the lower level.
The U.S. Army in Europe has gone under a major transformation in the past years. What will be the next future for this presence in Europe?
Well, there's a couple of things. You know, of course, it was announced, you saw it in the paper today, that the U.S. Army is being cut by 40,000 soldiers, and yet the 173rd Airborne Brigade was protected in that cut, which is really significant when you think about it, because, you know, you have all the soldiers that are back in the States. There's an economic impact in every community in the U.S. The Congress obviously is very interested in protecting that impact in their state, and there is no U.S. congressman for Italy or Vicenza, but yet the Army was still able to protect the brigade that's here, and I think that is a very powerful endorsement of how much value the Army puts on the soldiers here, and I think it's important to say that Italy deserves a lot of credit for this, because if Italy did not support having the soldiers here, if it was not possible to have these facilities, you know, then the Army would have probably looked for another place. So I think Italy deserves credit for this, but the quality of the soldiers here, the way they've done their job, is a large reason why the Army decided that even though we have to cut, we need to keep this capability here. We are one ocean closer to every problem that the U.S. has. Last year, when Russia invaded Ukraine, Crimea, who did the President of the United States turn to? Soldiers from the 173rd. That was the fastest, best he could do.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. That's all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for what you do.